The Gina and Maddie podcast.
Beautiful TV critic Pablo. His headphones aren't even plugged in.
He knows how to plug them in.
You plugged in, Pablo?
I'm here.
He's here.
You're here and ready soon to give us an update on what to watch, what not to watch.
I can.
Well, let's start with, I reckon, Gina, what not to watch. What are we avoiding on the TV?
Okay, so I was pretty excited about this, and I just want to say I haven't watched as much TV over the last couple of weeks because, oh my goodness, school holidays.
Oh, you got kids at home.
I've been watching Zombies. I think we're up to number 4 on Disney+. Great movie, by the way, if you're interested in some teen drama. But this is the one not to watch, okay? Survivors on Netflix. As I said, we do love some Aussie TV. This is an Australian murder mystery that was adapted by Jane Harper's best-selling novel. Now, Adam, I'll just read you the synopsis.
Oh, good.
And try to follow along, Gina.
Okay.
15 years ago, a storm devastated the coastal town of Evelyn Bay, took 3 young people, Kieran's older brother, Finn, Mia's best friend, Gabby, Finn's friend, Toby. Buried by guilt, Kieran, Mira escaped.
Oh,
What a
you
train
lost
wreck.
me.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah. Too many characters.
Yeah.
Don't say the names. Just say somebody's missing. We got to find them.
So don't watch that, you say.
Well, it was shot off the coast of Hobart. It looks amazing.
Oh, well, that's nice.
But you know how you can listen to podcasts and watch YouTube videos in double speed?
Yeah.
This show needed to be in double speed. It is so slow, my God. They're like 40-minute episodes that could have been about 15. So.
Okay.
So
good to
that
know.
is
that one.
Survivors on Netflix, and that is your miss. But now we've got the meh, and do not miss it.
Now, I want to clarify the Met. There was a bit of controversy 2 weeks ago, Adam, in the studio because Met, Gina says, is like miss it. But I just want to clarify. Met is like take it or leave it. You can watch it.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest show ever.
But you said meh about
The waterfront. And
which
Gina and I are
we
in love with that show.
Love it.
So I heard you before the news talking about the Emmys.
yes.
Waterfront. How many nominations did the Waterfront
Yeah,
get?
actually, I don't think I saw any.
Donuts.
I'm going to go on the fact that it's so new that it missed the cutoff.
I've got a feeling maybe Pablo's actually really good at this. You and I have no idea now that he mentions that.
So the Met, take it or leave it. If you get around to watching this, great. If you don't get around to watching it, no drama. Smoke on Apple TV. Now, this stars like the new darling of TV, Taron Egerton. He's from Tetris. He was on Carry On, which was a Netflix movie.
He was in The Gentleman, and he
Yeah.
played Elton John in Rocketman.
Oh, okay.
And he's
gotcha.
in Sing as well, I believe.
Yes. Okay.
So he's a troubled detective, and he's and he gets so he's an arsonist investigator and
It's
gets
hard to
teamed up with a troubled detective, and they're always sort of a couple of steps behind catching these serial arsonists. I think this is great. It's created by Dennis Laherne. He's the writer of Mystic River, produced Shutter Island. It's a slow burn. Sorry, there's a pun there. And now it is based off a true crime podcast. Don't Google it though. Let the sort of show surprise you. But
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Okay.
We got this little grab from it.
Fire isn't just an element. Fire is an organism. Fire watches. Fire waits.
Yeah, I watched 2 episodes of this yesterday. You're right, slow burn.
So
Really?
But I found the writing not great in it, but I still want to know what happens.
Okay, so you're going to go back. You're not going to skip it.
I want to know the end, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Just fast forward.
Yeah, I'll
Play high
that's
speed.
fine.
And I'm pretty sure it's a limited series, which is great. We like all these things where they're all wrapped up. Now, speaking of limited series, this is my must-watch. I absolutely love this. There's not many shows where you're like, this is basically perfect. It was 4-part limited series. It's a binge original mixtape. Now, this is set across 2 timelines. You got 1989 and then 2015. Teenage sweetheart Daniel and Allison fall in love, but then they're split apart. What happened? And then, decades later, they reconnect on Facebook.
Oh, because I've seen the shorts to this, and you see her running away from him, and then you see someone standing with a knife or something. Like I'm like, what happened? This actually looks really good.
So Florence Hunt, she plays the teenage Allison. She's from Bridgerton. She's so good in it. And then Teresa Palmer and Jim Sturgis play Allison and Daniel of today. This is really good. This is great Aussie TV at its best.
Oh, it's Aussie?
It's Aussie and UK production. And I don't shed many tears, and I shed actual
Did
tears,
you?
Gina, with this one.
Oh
So
my gosh.
I think this is brilliant. It's one of those what-if kind of shows. You know, when you think
Yeah.
back to sliding
Doors,
moments.
yeah. If I had have chosen this
Yeah.
instead of that, where would I be?
Yeah, exactly. And they're two lovers that have been split at a really tough point in their life.
Yeah.
They come back together. What will happen?
And
There's
it's
the
Netflix, isn't it?
Now, this is binge.
Why have I seen the shorts to it then? Because I only have
Because
Netflix at the moment.
Binge runs 1,000 ads for all their shows.
I need to get binge then. I definitely need to get binge. You know what else? I reckon we were talking off air, I think yesterday, Adam, saying when you start a lot of shows and then you decide that you hate it. So I've got this, continue watching for Gina. I wish you could put a big red X through so you remember why you stopped watching it.
So I've been in email with a lot of these kind of TV producing companies.
Yeah.
I'm going to email them, Gina.
Please do, because imagine you can go, and it's not.
It drives me
It's
nuts.
probably good research for them as well, because that's like you're giving it a rating.
Mine's like
But
a
then-
graveyard of shows.
Mine too.
Continue.
And then I'll start watching and I'll go, oh, I must have liked this. And it starts up and I go, that's right. This is why I stopped watching. It was terrible.
All right. So get the tissues ready for On Binge. What was the show again?
The love this week is Mixtape on Binge. The Meh is Smoke on Apple TV, and absolutely miss The Survivors on Netflix.
There you go.
Thanks, Pablo.
Thank you, mates.
See you then.
Gina and Maddie.
What's happening in the world of Hollywood?
Well, a Real Housewives of London star, Panthea Parker, almost embarrassed herself really badly. She was preparing to meet King Charles at Buckingham Palace, and she wanted to grill him about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And she said to her husband, I'm going to go up to the king. I'm going to go, how do you feel about, I'm trying to do an English accent. How do you feel about Harry and what we did? She said to her husband. And then apparently, before you meet the royal family, there's a pamphlet that you have to read, and it says specifically, don't ask the monarch about Harry and Meghan. So she was not
Jeez,
allowed.
you don't say.
Do not. Why would you think you're allowed to? That would be like going up to any person asking them a super personal question about their family. Like, don't.
When you know they're feuding.
Don't.
So what's going on? What's the latest?
So, Gina, I see that you walked in a bit sad this morning. You and Rod okay? Don't.
So sorry about me saying that this morning, G. Hey, also, Stevie Wonder, recently at one of his shows, he stopped it down, to have a little chat with the audience, and he said, I must say to you all now something that I've been thinking. When did I want to let the world know this?
Because there's been goss, like basketball star said that Shaquille O'Neal said he recognised him in an elevator. and
Shaquille O'Neal says he's not blind because he recognised Shaq in an elevator. There's also...
And he caught a microphone stand or something that was falling, or something else happened. There were a couple of things that happened that kind of led the world to believe maybe this is true.
Anthony Anderson said he's not blind. I've played a basketball game with him. So celebs have always gotten in on the fact he's not blind. He's made jokes about landing planes before. So he said... it's something I've been wondering, when should I let the world know this? So we're all thinking, this is it. This is the moment.
Yeah.
I want to let you know right now, there've been rumours about me seeing and all that, but seriously, you know the truth. And the truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. He says it's a gift. It's allowed him to see the world in a new way.
Yeah.
But, man, did he tease us? I was like, this is it.
He's going to say.
Because
I
I believe that he could see a bit.
No.
But no, he told us and he can't.
No, so we put that to rest. Now, the 2025 Emmy Awards nominees list is out. I've had a quick little flick through the outstanding drama series. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch, but The Diplomat, The Last of Us, Severance and Slow Horses. Oh, and The White Lotus.
The White Lotus is
that's
in
going to
there.
be a tight, there's others in there, but that is going to be a tight competition because they're all very good.
I reckon I'm going to put my money on The Last of Us. Pedro Pascal, people are loving that show.
I put my money on The White Lotus. I think there's a lot of hoo-ha. And Slow Horses. I know I'm not going to put money because I'll lose.
Outstanding comedy series. I don't understand The Bear because I don't really think it's a comedy, but
I didn't
sure.
see it.
Hacks is great.
So
Nobody wants this.
That was. Did you watch that?
Yes, it was so good.
Only Murders in the Building. I still haven't seen that, but I do need to. And Shrinking. I think they would be front runners.
And of course, then when you get to like lead actresses and actors, a bunch of them from The Last of Us were in there. Of course, Severance. Like they're the big shows at the moment.
Have you
aren't
seen
they?
the Diplomat with Kerry Russell? She was amazing. But also Kathy
Yes.
Bates on Matlock, which is just on regular TV.
I know.
I don't think that's going to win an Outstanding Lead Actress award. It's a bit cheesy, but I do love her.
Adam Brody got up for Nobody Wants This. I mean, he's just playing Seth from the OC, but I love it.
That was so funny.
And then you'd wonder where the White Lotus actors are. but that's because none of them are leads. So they're all like supporting actresses
okay.
and actors. And when you get to that part, they're all up for it.
Right.
But this season,
White Lotus.
This season got panned a fair bit. So I'm interested to see if, you know what I mean, it's going to get up.
Sometimes you just got to leave on a good note, White Lotus people.
Well, I still think that it won't be left on a good note till they do the White Lotus Aussie edition.
I can't disagree with you. How fun would that be? Where? Gosford?
Yeah, do it at the Big Four holiday park, not a fancy hotel.
Yeah.
I'm there for it.
Let's see how they survive that.
Gina and Maddie.
I was thinking about this the other day when I first started singing, and I don't like to tell too many people this, so you're not allowed to ever call me this, but I'm going to tell you. I'd only just started, I was probably, 22 or something, and I was out in the country up in Queensland, and this old guy got up on the stage and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. She's the latest country music singer in Australia, Miss Gina Jeffries."
Oh, no.
So for years, one of my besties called me Little Gina. So I don't like that. So please never. But that's honest to God. That's how he. And I'm only 22, and I'm very young in the head, so I'm too young and embarrassed to correct him.
That's what kids do when they can't say your name properly. You know,
Proper.
they'd be proper. You know, a little kid might go, "Miss Gina."
I know. No, please don't ever say that again.
This was a fully grown adult.
I know. Out in the country where they probably hadn't heard my name. I don't know what it was. My husband Rod gets called Rob a lot, straight away, and he corrects them. And once he sent me flowers from Nashville for our anniversary and said, "Love you, Rob." And I'm like, "Oh, he's romantic."
Oh, I've got a new mystery man in my life.
His most hated when he does correct people is if they call him Mr. Jeffries. He hates that so much. My friend, who's a deputy principal of a local school here, called one of her teachers at her school Mr. Champion. For years, it wasn't even his name and she didn't realise. And he didn't worry about correcting her. And the same friend called someone Barry for years. His name was Brian. So Central Coast, have you ever been called the wrong name and you just you're too embarrassed to correct them? Winnie from West Gossett, I'm dying to know what you've been called. Were you too embarrassed to correct them?
The first few times I was more annoyed than anything. And then I decided, you know what? Yeah, just go with it. That could be my new alias. So I get Vinny for Winnie.
Yeah.
I get Cindy.
Oh, Cindy.
I love Cindy. This is my new alias, and I don't like somebody. I go, "Yeah, my name's Cindy." And they're like, "Oh." And then my favorite is Whitney. I'm thinking, all right, that's close enough.
Like Whitney Houston.
Yeah, you want to dance with somebody.
Correct. Well, I was working in this my old job for 3 years, and then when Whitney Houston died, I had this colleague come over to me and he goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "I can't believe Whitney, she has the same name as you, died today." And I'm like,
"Oh my God, you've worked with someone that whole time and they didn't know."
My work email signature, like, come on.
Oh, yeah, do some reading, Whitney.
Thanks, Winnie. We've got Steve from Foresters Beach. Hey, Steve.
Hello there, it's Stev.
You
So I
stuffed
did
it.
Stev. So what's Stev short for?
It's just Stev.
Oh my God, Gina.
How do you spell it?
So it's STEEV. And the funny part about it is my birth name was Johansson, but when I married my husband, I took his name. So now, before that, I used to get called Steve Johnson all my life, and it's Stev Johansson.
What's it? Is Stev Johansson now?
No, so it's Hassel now.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. No wonder you're confused. And we've got Fiona from Lake Munmora. Okay, tell us, what have you been called and you were too embarrassed to change it?
So I was working in childcare about 5 years ago, and I was working with the 2 to 3 year olds. Obviously, my name's Fiona. We told the kids to call me Fee or Fiona, and one of them couldn't wrap their head around it, so they called me Anal.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yep.
What do you do in that situation? Do you go, "Oh no, it's actually Fee"?
We tried a few times to kind of go, "No, it's Fee. Like, just try Fee." And still couldn't, so it became Anal every time she saw me. And one afternoon, her mum came in to pick her up.
Oh my God.
And she said, "Bye, Anal." And Mum just lost it. She was so upset.
Thanks, Fiona.
Thank you.
Listen to Gina and Maddie weekday mornings from 5:30.
Live on the Star Player.